Today's sponsored merch is Go Far Clothing. That's right. Pop your collar with me, spend $1 with me. But this story I get into today, that's right. We back down north with it, 28th Street, 28th and C should be more. So this story I get into today, right? First of all, I want to send a shout out to my OG Smurf. Rest in peace. Shout out to your family. Long live you. But I'm going to do this story because I know you recently passed away. And a lot of people don't know about how you really saved my life one day when I was out of town, right? So Smurf was an OG from the neighborhood, right? From down 28th Street, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He had his ups and downs or whatever, but he was thorough. You see what I'm saying? You know how everybody in the hood that got their, what can I say? Like abuse, substance abuse. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. We ain't gonna get into all that. We just gonna get into the good things, right? So dig this, right? Back in the day, it used to be this John called the party line or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? And they had like different numbers and shit where you can, find females out the city. Most of that shit was like catfish or whatever. Most of the bitches on there fat, ugly. You might score a nice bitch here and there or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it was like before all this internet shit or whatever, like, it was called a party line. They had different numbers. You can call in. You can meet local chicks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pause, no diddy. It was a lot of gay shit on there, too. But, you just skip through that or whatever. And some females was selling pussy on there. So dig this, right? I met this chick out Harrisburg, right? This is for my brother moved out there or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Because my brother went out there, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Reds. He lived out there for years, started his family, and he was doing good. But this before I knew about Harrisburg like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like 2000, let's say early 2000s, around that time or whatever, right? So I meet the chick or whatever, and somehow I knew Harrisburg really wasn't that far from Philly or whatever, and I wound up getting a ticket on a Greyhound to go out there and really see what she was hitting for or whatever. I don't remember the chick name. It was so long ago, though, but I know she used to drive a cab company. I think her folks owned it like a cab company out Harrisburg or whatever. So, I get the bus. I go down there and she come pick me up or whatever from the bus station. This is when exotic weed first came out, like that hydro, con bud, and all that shit just came out or whatever. So I don't know the bitch from a can of paint. So we go back to our crib, you know what I mean? Whatever. We smoke that shit. I'm high as shit. We blowing and blowing. I tweak the fuck out. I'm thinking I start getting paranoid or whatever. I don't know if it was my instincts or whatever. So I'm thinking the bitch try to set me up or whatever because when we high after we smoke, we go out riding around or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Before she go pick the cab up or whatever, because she worked overnight with the cab. So we riding around. It's like it looked like Philly. Now Harrisburg looked like Philly, the hood part. Cause we riding and all you see is like memorials, like death memorials, balloons and teddy bears and shit, like on every other corner. But it looked like, we riding past the same corner over and over. But Harrisburg is small. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like Philly. It ain't, It's like a little neighborhood. Like, you got West Philly, North Philly, South Philly. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? They hood is just one hood or whatever. So we keep riding around. I just see teddy bears. I'm like, yo, fuck, I think this bitch trying to set me up or whatever. So I get her to take me back to the bus station and shit. I'm like, I'm ready to get out of here. Like, I don't trust this shit. So I get back to the bus station or whatever, you know what I mean? My high come down. Now I'm like, all right, it probably wasn't that or whatever. So it was pay phones. I call a chick or whatever. She come back and grab me or whatever. Now when she come back and get me, she riding around in a cab, like picking up people or whatever. I'm in the front seat, people get in the back or whatever. I'm not trusting this shit anyway because I don't know these people, but I see them calling for the cab or whatever. All right, long story long, so we riding around. This time I'm going to get into it. So at the end of the night, we pulled up on this block. This shit was like a trap block. It like a Philly block. Niggas out there, you know what I mean, smokers and shit. Everybody out there. So I get out the cab and shit. I see my old head or whatever. I see old head Smirk out that junk. I'm like, Smirk, what the fuck you doing out here, whatever? So now remind you, we on a trap block, all a bunch of sneaky niggas or whatever, like, you know what I mean, or whatever. So I don't know if the niggas was going to run down on me, was the bitch fucking with one of the niggas or not, because it was kind of like a little setup or something. Because you know, when Smirk seen me or whatever, hey, and the niggas out there knew that he knew me or whatever, they looked, you know what I mean, they start looking like different, like, oh, all right, you know what I mean, boy must be cool, whatever, he know old head, whatever, or whatever. I don't know if they know Smirk from Philly or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they know. Because, like I said, he was out there in the trenches, like, with the niggas, like he used to do us on the block, you know what I mean, sit out there with us, run them in, or just hang, you know what I mean, so he was doing the same thing out there, whatever. So when I see him, I'm like, yo, what's up? Give me a hug or whatever, you know what I mean? Give him a couple of hours or whatever, you know what I mean? Slide off. And we picked up whoever the bull was on the block that she went to pick up. So now remind you, when Bull get in the car, I'm in the front. Because, you know, you can't ride in the back. That's only passengers can ride in the cab. So Bull, like, can you take me to the Lincoln Chicken or Crown Chicken or whatever before I go in? I'll give you a couple extra dollars. So, yeah, I mean, she take him to the Crown Chicken. He get out, grab his shit. Now, the whole time, boy, just, you know, like a sneaky vibe. You can tell he's strapped or whatever. Because I seen, you know what I mean, I seen keep, you know what I mean, fixing his shit or whatever. So she dropped him off. Now, when she dropped him off, so after we drop him off, we go to the gas station because it's like 6 in the morning or whatever. We go get coffees or whatever. I look in the newspaper. His face is on the newspaper front page. She showed me like, yo, that's the boy that was just in my cab. So I don't know if that was fishy or not. But in the long run, once I talked to Smirk and he got back to Philly, he was telling me that she had dealt with some guy before from Philly and he had robbed her. And the whole joint, I act like I knew boy, just to get out there to get to see what, you know what I mean, type time she was on. So that's the end of that story. Long live my old head, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You will be missed.